The question is, how can I feel less stress? We have stress all around us in our lives, through our relationships maybe, through our work, through the traffic, and various situations around us. But we don't have to give in to that stress. We don't have to be affected by it. Paramahansa Yogananda Ji said that all circumstances are neutral. It's how we react to them in a positive or a negative way that colors them. He also said we should be even-minded and cheerful at all times, and that if we're in the Om vibration, that nothing can touch us. So that means if we're magnetic spiritually, if we're energized, energetic, if we're positive, if we're living in the light, then our aura is around us and things just don't affect us nearly as much. Our aura is strong. There are some things that we can do. One, to keep our energy strong and to be less stressful. One is that we can do affirmations, positive affirmations like this: I am submerged in eternal light. It permeates every particle of my being. I am living in that light. The divine presence fills me within and without. Also, we can go on a worry fast. Paramahansa Yogananda Ji recommended that we take a whole hour and say, I'm not going to worry for a whole hour. I'm not going to be stressed. I won't worry. Or it could be for a whole day. I won't worry for the whole day. There was a woman who came to Yogananda Ji often for counseling. Every time she was worried about a particular thing, and this happened, and every time she talked about the same thing because she was worried. Yogananda Ji finally asked, now when did this happen? And she said, 20 years ago. And he said, and you're still worrying about it now. And this is what happens in our lives. We can release those worries, release those thoughts. And also another thing we can do is do pranayams. We can do a deep inhalation, deep exhalation. We can do a few yoga postures. If we're in a stressful time, we can do a little bit of japa or prayers. I was in an airplane just recently during monsoon where the plane was shaking a lot. It was going up and down, and the captain says, make sure your seatbelt is on. And it was a scary situation. It was definitely stressful. But I could have gone into that, or I could have said, no, I'm not going there. And I pulled out my picture of Paramahansa Yogananda Ji. I began to chant mantras inside, and I felt his strength and protection and light around me. And by the way, we did in safely and everything was fine. And so utilize the tools in your life that you have of affirmations, prayer, yoga, energization, superconscious living exercises. Be with good company, positive people, and you will find that your level of stress will reduce.